Hi guys, it's me Robert, and today I'm continuing to look at the Doctor Who, the 11 Doctors set. And today I'm taking a look at the 4th Doctor. Now he's played by Tom Baker between 1974 and 1981. And to be honest, he's the most well-remembered of the classic Doctors. Everyone knows Tom Baker. When you think of Doctor Who classic series, Tom Baker is who you most likely think of. Because he was the longest serving of the classic Doctors. And Tom Baker is a great actor. Now, this incarnation of Tom Baker is when we see him in Seeds of Doom, which is weird. And let me get on to that. When they first announced this whole 11 Doctors set, I initially thought that when it came to the Tom Baker, they're just going to give us another normal Tom Baker from most of his appearances, his normal outfit. But no, they have decided to go with the Seeds of Doom outfit, which I love, but I have a few problems with this sculpt. Now, again, quality control issues. Some of the sculpt could have been better, but it's still interesting that they chose this outfit over his normal look. And with this outfit, you have the green hat, you have this grey jacket, underneath you have this orange cravat, and you have a orange, red and yellow shirt, and then you also have these grey trousers, and you have his humongous scarf, which does reach all the way down to his legs, which is quite funny actually, because if you know Tom Baker, and if you've watched many of his classic stories, he always seemed to be tripping over his scarf, so it's nice that they included it to actually go down over his legs. Quite a nice little neat feature there. But yeah, the problem really is in the head sculpt. Now, the camera isn't really picking this up, but it's not well done, let's just say the least. It looks like he's shocked. It looks like he's very surprised. Maybe a bit possessed with these sort of huge eyes and this weird sort of look with the lips. It's not the best sculpt. In fact, it's the worst that I've reviewed so far of these Doctors. It's not great at all. And I mean, the hat is nice. The hat works for what it is, but I just don't like it. And it also looks slightly strange on him. Now, if it's just me, but it looks like he isn't wearing it properly. From the side, it looks fine, but from the front, it just looks kind of like he's just sort of put it on his head, but not properly. I can't really explain it. I just don't like the look, to be honest. The rest of it, the figure, is perfectly fine. Now, if we'd have got this figure without the hat, with a nicer head sculpt, I would have loved it. It would have been great. It would have been perfect, in fact. But there's just that head sculpt is... I can't look away from that. It's too weird. So, the articulation. His arms can do a 360 at the shoulders, like so. They can swivel out and inwards. They can also bend at the elbow, like so. His hands do rotate, like so. He does have a waist swivel, like so. His legs can move out to the front, they can move out to the side, they can move in, they can swivel at the hips, like so. And they can also bend at the knees, like so. Now, again, no articulation in the feet, however, which is a bit of a shame. I don't know why they don't seem to want to include feet articulation, which is a bit annoying, to be honest. But hey, and again, much like Jon Pertwee, he does come with an accessory, which is, once again, his sonic screwdriver. This time, less detailed than the Jon Pertwee screwdriver. It only has a red paint for the top, black for the rim, and the rest is completely silver. Which, yes, it does sort of show what the sonic screwdriver looked in Tom Baker's time, but it would have been nice if we'd had a bit more detail onto it. Having said that, it's still great for the size of it. But, again, it's great, and I have to talk about this scarf for a minute. The detailing work that has gone into it is amazing. Even the feel of it, even though it's plastic, it feels like it's some sort of fabric. It's not, but the way that they have moulded it, it works so well. The paint detail is perfectly applied. I don't have any problems there. And once again, as I said, it goes right down to his feet, which is just a lovely touch. So, quick size comparison. here he is with Fall of Cybertron Shockwave. I didn't even have to say that, you knew what I was going to say. As you can see, Tom Baker is considerably taller than Shockwave. His hat, incredibly, and his head, really. If you just go by the head, sculpts, they're about the same size, but his hat adds a bit more onto Tom Baker, which is quite cool. And last but not least, let's have a quick size comparison with him and Jon Pertwee, the two big doctors. And as you can see, Tom Baker is still taller than Jon Pertwee, which, yeah, it's quite cool. As again, I don't know if the actors were that tall, but it's just a nice thing to have. So, again, this is a okay figure. It's not amazing, but it's not terrible. It's a good figure. It's just the head sculpt that really bothers me, actually. And, yeah, there are better Tom Bakers out there. But obviously, if you're buying this set, you're not just buying it for one figure, you're buying it for all of them. And it is nice to have a Tom Baker from Seeds of Doom. So, saying that, that brings me to the end of this review. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next time when I'll be taking a look at my favourite Doctor, Peter Davison. Until then, bye.